know this matchup in and out here between Black White Smallpox and Mono Black Tron. Tom Ross on your left.
I'm taking Mono Black Tron. There, you happy?
I am happy. Draw a line against CJ Vine. This is what you expected at your 3-0 table. Right here, round 4. Boom, let's do this. All you guys do is show Death Shadow. That's all you guys do. You just show Death Shadow miracles over and over and over again.
Who are you?
No one? No? No one?
Look at this hand.
It is a proverbial dumpster fire. I see a Gideon, a Fatal Push, a Never to Return, I believe a Collective Brutality,
Yep.
Urborg, Flagstones, combo.
Yeah.
Combo.
Double black, white. If one of your lands gets destroyed, no problem.
Yep. Drew Smallpox, obviously. Obviously.
What else would he draw?
What else would he draw? Oh, a discard spell? Inquisition. The Fun Police has arrived. I think you have to take the Smallpox.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a fist pump for the Mono Black.
Oh, he doesn't have another land?
Ooh.
Any Smallpox off the top? Just a Fatal Push.
That'll be good later.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. A lot of targets for that one in the old Tron deck. What's this? Collective Brew. Let's see what we got over here.
All right.
Expedition Map. Oblivion Stone. Thoughtseize. And you guessed it, Diabolic Revelation. I don't know why Tom needs to read that. Pretty obvious, it's just a Mega Tutor.
Yeah, I mean, we know what that is, but we're going to show it.
Yeah, we'll show it because we want you to know, and not that we need to read it.
Yeah.
Okay, because I know it's 3BBX tutored up. Thanks. Because I get paid to know all the cards. And actually, we just sold out of these on StarCityGames.com. We're fresh out now. Here's an Expedition Map, pass. What do we got? What did Tom just draw? Oh, come on, Tom, with the expeditions. Grow up.
It's Fetid Heath, I believe.
Yeah, I think yeah, that is a Fetid Heath.
This is your job.
I thought it was a Marsh Flats. It's a Fetid Heath. What is this? O-Stone? Kablooey. All right, over to the boss. Drew Liliana. Pretty good against the Tron deck.
Not great against Oblivion Stone.
No, not great. Not great.
But yeah, Tom has a lot of dead cards in his hand that he'd be willing to just discard. So
Tom's deck a little soft to O-Stone. Ready to discard Fatal Push, of course. Liliana up to 4. We'll go back over to CJ Vine. Gonna crack an Expedition Map.
Yeah, is Tom gonna like fall over when a Tron piece shows up here?
Probably. What land is he gonna get?
He's looking for a very specific Tron piece.
Very specific Tower of Power.
Yeah, it's his time on camera. I don't blame him for.
Do whatever you want.
Yeah.
Do what? So, Craig. Okay, Craig. Right now, this is where I really need to know the answer to this question. Advantage bar, where? Who's winning?
Did one of them mold the 4?
Who's winning?
Did someone mulligan a 4? Then I can easily identify.
Who is winning right now? Here's another Expedition Map. Draw a card. Another Liliana the Veil. Liliana's going to go up, discard a Fatal Push, pass. That's a Swamp. Pass. Okay, Tom will draw. Sorin.
Ooh.
Solemn Visitor, pass. Sacrifice Expedition Map. All right. I'm going to go get an Urza's Power Plant. The Busy Bee.
Yeah, look at that lightning bug just going to work. Just like CJ.
That's right. One Tron piece away is CJ from having a lot of mana.
And nothing to do with it.
At the moment. Nothing to do with it. He does have 2 more Diabolic Revelations, 2 Wormcoil Engines, a Sundering Titan, an Ulamog, the Ceaseless Hunger, an Ugin, the Spirit Dragon.
Well, you can use some mana putting some counters on things.
Yeah, you can start putting some fate counters on things.
Yeah.
What is this going to be? That's a lot of mana. Is this a Worm Dad? Torment of Hailfire. Bring it up! Bring it up.
No, everyone knows this. It's a modern staple.
Black X. Repeat the following process X times. Each opponent loses 3 life unless that player sacrifices non-land permanent or discards a card. So I think Tom just took 12.
Yeah.
He's at 8. All right, discard Never to Return. So now, what's this? The Simulacrum style?
Well, I think the O-Stone needs to get blown up before Lily can ult.
I think it's about that time, yeah. CJ's got to take care of the Planeswalker, otherwise Lily will ult and make things very difficult for him. 4 mana. So, I don't know. This is a little risky business here.
CJ, you're asking for it, bud.
Yeah, Tom's going to cash it in.
+1 land, -4 lands.
we'll see how this goes. Here's Solemn Simulacrum, originally from Mirrodin. A little reprint here in M12. The artifact Gollum. Now we're going to head over to Tom. He'll draw. I think it's time to ultimate, most likely, but I am not the boss. There's only one boss. Yes,
yeah.
We're separating.
He has a backup Liliana, so you can put the piles in a way that incentivizes his opponent to sacrifice the Simulacrum and play the second Lily and just immediately eat the extra card off of it, while also just crippling his opponent's board here.
That's true. That's true. So you see Tom going to do the breakdown of what he wants to do with Liliana here. Tower over there, power plant over there. Makes a pretty big difference. So, all right, there's Liliana. Separate all permanents target player controls into 2 piles. The player sacrifices all permanents in the pile of his or her choice. All right, so those are all gone. Okay. Draw. Now here comes Liliana, most likely. He does have, well, yeah, he has no reason to cast Thoughtseize. I think he just want to play Liliana and plus. Yeah. All right, Liliana, plus it, discard, random thing, Thoughtseize. CJ loses the land. All right, here we go.
Man, Liliana, it just blew up 4 lands in a Solemn Simulacrum?
Yeah. Thoughtseize you. Fetid Heath,
Jeez.
Gideon, Sorin. I think you gotta. Well, that O-Stone. Where'd that go?
Yeah. What's going on here?
Yeah, that stays. That stays. Did you just not take a card?
What is going on here?
Yeah, hold on. I'm gonna pause this game. He's got to take a card with Thoughtseize. He has to take a card.
We're gonna get this worked out.
Yeah, we're gonna get this. We're gonna get this figured out here, because he definitely didn't take a card. Pull a 3-shot and figure out what's going on. Yeah, so we're gonna pause the game, because I don't know how that's possible, but that happened.
Well, he tried to discard his own Oblivion Stone from in play.
That's true.
They stopped him from doing that.
Yep, which is good, because he needs that to win. And then, yeah, Thoughtseize happened and he didn't take anything. So we'll see if we can get this sorted out here.
I mean, either way, he's going to be staring down the business end of 2 Planeswalkers after this turn.
Yeah, there will be a Planeswalker, either Gideon or Sorin. I don't know how much they can rewind here, but that whole thing was strange. I'm gonna go strange. But this whole match is strange.
This is kind of what I was expecting. We had our Factor Fiction.
We did, yeah.
Yeah, and it was like, do you expect, an unusual deck to win the Open?
Yeah.
That was one of the questions.
That was one of the questions.
And we both said no.
I expected a stock deck to win, but we could be proven wrong.
Yeah.
Easily. Okay, so yeah, I think if CJ was thinking straight, he would have just selected Gideon.
Sure.
Instead of, I think that Gideon's just better than Sorin, so.
Yeah, well, we'll see how the judges resolve this situation.
Yeah, well, Tom has picked up his Gideon, and now it's in the graveyard, so you see a bit of a resolution. Obviously, when all is said and done, we'll get an explanation, and we will let you guys know exactly what's taking place, of course. But
What happened with that Factor Fiction? Someone asked me in between rounds last round.
Oh, did someone ask you?
And yeah, they were just wondering like how that went, and I told them, I'm focused on this right now.
Okay.
So I didn't have a chance to check.
Okay.
But if someone wants to check, we get some resolution to this. We got a little time right now.
Yeah, if someone wants to check on Twitter to see who won that Factor Fiction between Craig and I on yesterday's article, yeah, go ahead and check. Yeah, I see you need this victory. You want me to take the L here. I see.
Maybe you got the victory.
I feel like you know what happened.
It sounds like you're already discounting yourself. You need to have more confidence in yourself, Cedric.
I feel like you know. All right, so there's the hand. Yeah, and Tom. Okay, so now we can come back. We can go back in. Get a little deeper in here now to the match. Because Tom knew the card because the Thoughtseize, like CJ has all the information.
They can repair this game state.
Yeah, they can repair the whole thing. So there's the hand that he saw with Thoughtseize. A Fetid Heath, a Sorin, and a Gideon.
And now he will select one of these cards.
I am hopeful that I am hopeful that he's allowed to select a card, preferably the Gideon. That is going to be difficult to beat.
All of these cards are going to be difficult to beat when he's sitting on 3 lands.
True. And that top card is what Tom would draw. And I still don't know how this happened. I've never seen it. I've been covering Magic for 5 years. Literal 5 years.
We were confused.
I've never seen anything like this before.
The O-Stone went to the bin briefly.
O-Stone went to the graveyard briefly. Nothing was taken with Thoughtseize, and Gideon was just cast.
He's like, wait, no, the O-Stone doesn't die here.
All right, now there's Sorin.
Just pick up all your cards.
Make a Tom Ross Vampire. And pass the turn back. Draw. Tron piece. Yes,
okay.
pass.
That's good.
Yes.
We're closer to the O-Stone.
Yes, we are. Sorin's going to plus. Let's take a look at Sorin Solemn Visitor, since we don't see it much. The minus lets you put a 2/2 black vampire creature token with flying onto the battlefield. The plus, until your next turn, creatures you control get +1/+0 and gain a lifelink.
So it's basically just Gideon.
Little different.
It makes a 2/2, and then it can pump your 2/2.
Yeah, it does. That's all true. I wouldn't call it Gideon.
It's basically just Gideon.
Okay, well, we'll call it Gideon then.
Black-white Gideon.
Wormcoil Engine's going to go to the graveyard as his Godless Shrine. Fire up the Shambling Vent plus the Sorin for 6.
Got the clock going.
Down to 7.
CJ needs a land real bad.
CJ drew a Solemn? That sort of counts. That count for you? How's that?
Well, it's weird. So, yeah, I guess that counts. Like, the Liliana's probably just going to eat it. She's just going to take another 6 here.
Go down to 1, can blow up O-Stone, but O-Stone has this little caveat where it can't blow up lands.
Yes. He's still staring down the Shambling Vent.
Yeah, so it's going to be a bit of an issue. He's going to have to draw a really good card off of his Solemn when it dies. Down to 3.
Yeah.
Trigger, draw.
Got to draw a Fatal Push in here and a land.
Yep. Inquisition's going to try to blow that up. Tower of Power.
Ooh.
Oh, baby.
That opens things up some more.
Yes, it does. Tom's down to 1.
Now he can draw a lot of cards.
What do I want him to draw? What do I want him to draw? I don't know. Ugin is really good a lot of the time. Somehow it's not good now.
Yeah, Ugin doesn't do anything here.
I have no idea how Ugin is no good now.
8 mana Planeswalker? No good.
How's Ugin no good? Dead to Shambling Vent. Unreal that Ugin is no good right now. Tom Ross, just like you drew it up. Gonna win game number 1 here over CJ Vine. Black-white smallpox of a game over Mono Black Tron. Oh yeah, baby. We're gonna go to the sideboard so we can extrapolate some more data from this matchup. 3 Relic Progenitus, 3 Pithing Needle, 3 Extirpate, 2 Grafdigger's Cage, 2 Ratchet Bomb, 2 Leyline of the Void.
Yep, these are cards.
These are cards you can play.
He can put them in his deck.
Which ones are good against black-white smallpox?
Well, he saw a little bit of graveyard interactions there. You know, the never to return. He might know that there's blood gas coming out of this deck. So we might see some of the graveyard hate. The Relic of Progenitus can cycle itself in a pinch and go after the graveyard. I don't think he wants a lot of these other cards. The Pithing Needles can be good against Planeswalkers. Maybe they come in for that purpose. But this is not an exciting sideboard for this matchup. I mean, I don't know how he wasn't expecting to play against this. You know, he should have come prepared for this.
Pithing Needle is actually pretty good against Tom's deck.
Yeah.
To be fair. He has Gideon, Liliana, and Sorin that are all worth naming.
Sure, it's just a matter of getting the right one.
And the Dastardly Shambling Vent.
That's true. You can lock down that land.
Because he can actually beat everything else. So that's what CJ's got for Tom. He's got 4 Fulminator Mage, 4 Leyline of the Void, 2 Stony Silence, 2 Kalida's Trader of Get, 2 Damnation, and Liliana the Last Hope.
So these 4 Fulminator Mages are going to come in.
Pretty good.
They seem good in this matchup. And maybe we'll see this Liliana. It's just another Planeswalker that he can get onto the board. A lot of the removal out of Tom's deck probably looks pretty weak in this matchup. So having just another Planeswalker that can rebuy Fulminator Mage in a pinch and just pressure his opponent. If his opponent takes too long to act, the impending threat of a Liliana Last Hope Ultimate might be enough to swing the match.
I definitely would board in Liliana Last Hope as well because it can get back Fulminator Mage. Rinse, repeat, that little cycle as well seems pretty nice to me. So those are the options there for both players. They will shuffle up in sideboard. We'll get ready here for game number 2, but let's talk about the StarCityGames.com YouTube page, where you can watch the replays of this match and a whole bunch more, like Split Second, hosted by Jeremy Knoll, the Versus Series with Brad, Tom, Ross, and Todd. Sorry, Todd, didn't mean to almost forget you there, buddy. I know you're watching at home. Roll Tide, man. Commander Versus with Jeremy, the American Dream, Stephen Green, Jonathan Suarez, and Justin Parnell, who just got 2nd place in our Legacy Classic in Atlanta. So congratulations to Justin on that with his Death Shadow deck in Legacy.
There you go.
Yeah. We got Magic Online playtesting with Pro Tour Hour Devastation top 8 competitor Sam Black, Pro Tour Amonkhet champion Jerry Thompson, Pro Tour Born to the Gods champion Sean McLaren, Pro Tour
competitor Craig Krempels.
I believe it's Theros champion Ari Lax.
Okay, yeah.
I might be wrong. And then me. And then Best of City Tour and more. YouTube.com/StarCityGames. Become one of over 120,000 subscribers. And as they shuffle up a little bit more, hey, Tom. Hey, Tom. How are you with your 16 open top 8s, 5 wins, 4 Envy top 8s, back-to-back Envy wins? Oh, this is fun. Recently started training to become a volunteer firefighter, along with Michael Majors, who now works at Wizards of the Coast, puts 8% of all tournament winnings towards buying an NBA Jam arcade machine, which means Tom will be putting all the money there.
Yep.
Since Michael can't play anymore.
Mike's free rolling now.
And 2016 SCG Tour Player of the Year is the boss, T. Ross. And he is currently up a game in a matchup that he has tested thoroughly. So good for him playing as Mono Black Tron. Let's head back to that match. See if these guys are about ready to be underway here. Well, we'll see these players maybe take a look at their opening hands. It looks like the judge might be holding the match for some reason. So, that's fun.
Yeah, we could circle back to the YouTube page. If you're going to play these decks and you're expecting this matchup,
yeah,
you know, go to the YouTube page, watch this again.
That's true.
Figure out all the ins and outs.
I think we're going to have to schedule a versus video with this matchup now.
Yeah.
Black, White, Smallpox, Mono Black Tron. So we'll see. We're going to bring it back to the booth for right now, though, while we get all this situated, and we will report to you what we can when we know it. So for now, we're going to bring it on back. Cedric Phillips, Craig Krempels, we here in the booth. Big news, by the way. Big news. Our Jimmy Johns is here.
Ooh, that's big news.
Lunch has arrived.
See, we're focused on the lunch plans right now and not the dinner.
I got a BLT.
Okay.
What'd you get?
The Italian sub.
That's a good choice. The Italian nightclub, by the way. Branding. Get it right.
I don't know
Branding
why it would be called a nightclub.
Well, it's kind of hip and cool.
Is it?
You know, because like nightclubs are cool.
Okay.
And
I've always thought of myself as not hip and cool.
Okay.
So.
Well, then I'll eat that.
Oh.
And then you can have my BLT.
This is getting awkward.
Because BLT is really just straight and narrow and not hip and cool. So
sure.
I'm a problem solver mostly.
Yeah, my grandmother would have ordered the BLT.
Yeah, I'm a problem solver mostly. So that's what I'm here to do. This Tron deck is neat. Go with that. So there's a lot going on here.
A lot of X spells.
It's really weird to watch an Ugin be no good, because normally when a Tron player casts Ugin, which Tom actually has some experience doing because he's won it open with Tron,
Yep.
normally it's game over, but a Dastardly Shambling Vent was able to get the job done. But more than anything, I think if CJ were actually to activate that Oblivion Stone a little bit earlier instead of playing that Solomon that one turn, maybe the outcome of that game is a little bit different.
Yeah,
I think, because Liliana Ultimate did mess some things up there for a little while. The payoffs here for you Tron fans at home: 2 Wormcoil Engines, a Sundering Titan, and Ulamog the Ceaseless Hunger, 3 Diabolic Revelations, 2 Torment of Hailfire, 1 Ugin the Spirit Dragon. He's got 4 Expedition maps to be able to find some things, along with 2 Mind Stones to accelerate, along with Solemn Simulacrum. And then a little bit of discard Inquisition and Thoughtseize, 4 Fatal Pushes, 2 Go for the Throats. You know how it is.
Yeah,
You know this deck.
This is a fun deck.
This is definitely a fun deck, and the sideboard's even a little weird too. But I do think this is a pretty bad matchup for CJ.
9 swamps he's rocking today.
Yeah, 2 Urborgs, and then your Tron piece, 23 lands. But he's got to overcome Smallpox and Fulminary Mage now, and the ability to get back Fulminary Mage and a bunch of discard. I think that's going to be pretty difficult to overcome.
Well, I mean, to be fair, the Mind Stone's pretty good.
Yeah, Mind Stone's fine.
The Solemn Simulacrum, pretty good.
Yeah.
You know, it's like you Smallpox me while I get the card back. I accelerate a land, so losing the land isn't the end of the world.
Those cards are fine. Yeah, those cards are fine. The problem here is I just don't think he's ever going to be able to get the Tron.
Yeah,
that's the problem.
Potentially never get to Tron.
Yeah.
But Tom's deck doesn't. Most of his draws will not put a ton of pressure on his opponent.
No, definitely not. And we're going to see if he can do a draw that actually does pressure the opponent. Now they're good to go. So let's watch them play. Take a look at their opening hands, all that stuff. Yes. Yes. Pithing Needle naming.
Oh.
This is a stab in the dark here.
Yeah, I don't know if I can endorse this.
I think I would name Liliana the Veil in the Dark because I think it's the best of the 3.
Yes.
And that's exactly what CJ did name.
I agree.
They're stabbing around in the dark a little bit there. See what we got now. Here from the boss. An Urborg into a Thoughtseize. Wormcoil Engine, Solemn, Tower, Mine, Swamp. Those are the 3. Those are the cards, excuse me, that Tommy gets to choose from.
I can't imagine this Solemn Simulacrum sticks around.
Well, so if Wormcoil Engine ever resolves, I think Tom just immediately loses.
It is a problem, but he's... I don't know. Tom just needs like 1 land disruption spell.
Like 1 Fulminary Mage?
Yeah, and that Wormcoil's just never hitting the board.
Well, there's a Tower of Power.
And he also has plenty of time to get some more discard spells in here.
True. A lot of good draw steps still available. See what the boss wants to do here on his second turn. He's going to start by playing a Swamp. And now there's Smallpox. Well, he's not getting max value here. Looks like CJ is going to discard a Swamp, sacrifice a Swamp. Tom's going to lose his Urborg. It means that CJ has less black mana. Now, I did say a card incorrectly. CJ actually has a Power Plant, not a Mine, when he got Thoughtseize. So he's played the Mine, and now actually he played the Power Plant, and he actually drew a Mine. So he has Tron.
So he's sitting on Tron.
Correct. This Needle is on Shambling Vent because it killed him last time. Totally get it.
Well, both those cards killed him last time, right?
True, Liliana and the Shambling Vent.
So he's covering all his bases here. And you're telling me he's 1 turn away from deploying that 6/6 in his hand.
That's what it appears to be the case.
And we might be staring into the Game 3 abyss.
We might be. Oh, Bloodghast is back. Bloodghast, so good luck beating these Wormcoil Engine.
Yeah.
CJ will, he'll draw a card.
2 1s, huh?
Again, I believe he's got Mine in hand. Yep.
There it is.
Yup. Did it.
And he just shot a little look over to Tom.
Glance.
There. Well, what do you think of this?
This resolve? Can you possibly win? Here's Urborg. And there's Fulminator Mage. A little late.
Looks like a Stony Silence in Tom's hand.
Generally pretty good against Tron decks.
Sure.
Like the red-green variety that's got stars and spheres and stuff. I don't know how good it is against this one. Here's a block from Fulminator Mage. Bit 4 damage. Kill the tower. No life will be gained from the Wormcoil Engine.
Yeah, you're shutting down Oblivion Stone. You're shutting down
Map.
Mind Stone. Shutting down the Mind Stone.
Yeah.
It's got some things going on.
They're shambling that. Well, Bloodghast can't block, so in.
Good decision, Tom.
Yep. There's Stony Silence pass. Now keep in mind, Tom can't. He can't Liliana the Veil this Wormcoil Engine because that's taken care of by Pithing Needle #1. Can't jump block it with Shambling Vent because that's taken care of by Pithing Needle numero dos. This is gonna be a tough one here.
Yeah, where's the advantage bar right now?
I'm not sure. I haven't found it yet. He drew a Gideon. All right.
I'm not sure. That makes a stream of blockers.
That's exactly what it does. Bang. Gideon ally Zendikar. 2/2 Knight ally. Here we go.
If only we had an answer to that. Say a Pithing Needle.
Well, these Pithing Needles have been used for other things at this point. A Relic of Progenitus in hand here for CJ.
That's already taken care of.
Yeah, Stony Silence is going to make that obsolete. In we go. I think it's time to block. Yep. So CJ is going to get 6 life. I don't have a great look at the other card in CJ's hand. You do have to wonder if CJ knows about the symmetrical nature of Urborg, Tomb of Yawgmoth.
Well,
and he does play some copies in his deck.
Yeah,
so.
he has his own, so I would think he understands the card.
Yeah, I want to give him some credit here. Tom will play, a Gideon. Now here's Kalidas. Oh boy.
Just brought in the whole sideboard.
Look at this. Every piece of the Buffalo here. Let's see what CJ wants to do now. Starting to get a little difficult here for the Tron player.
It really is. Tom has gummed up this board nicely with a lot of things.
Yeah.
Now they each have a lifelinker out.
Yep.
The life totals are only going one direction.
Yeah, they're going up. Down sometimes, all around. It's 25-9 now. CJ will just pass the turn back, so we go back over to Tom. He'll draw. The nice thing about Kalidas is that if Tom is able to find a way to kill Wormcoil Engine, he'll be exiled.
Yeah, it's clean.
Yeah.
This was not on my radar.
What's that?
Talking about this match.
Well,
when I was driving here
Craig,
yesterday.
I know I wouldn't call you new to the coverage game, but I wouldn't call you a veteran either.
Yeah, it's still a little green.
You got to be prepared for everything.
Apparently.
That's important. Now, as an example, Bloodghast is a vampire, which you can sacrifice to Kalidas to grow Kalidas and then get it back. That's called demonstrating the loop.
Yeah, he eats both vampires and zombies.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Most people think it's only zombies. Nay.
No, he's hungry.
Yeah.
He'll take whatever he can get.
Sure will.
Demonstrating the loop.
That's what's going to happen here.
Oh, this is so ridiculous.
So now it's 18-14. Wormcoil Engine might want to hang out on
Yeah,
D
it can't
soon.
attack anymore.
Might be time to hang out. Fatal push. All right.
Okay.
Kill the Gideon.
Please.
Kill the Gideon. There you go.
All right.
All right, 6 more life. 24.
We're still not in a great spot.
I don't know who's winning. Tom will draw. Liliana the Veil. Nah.
Already on lockdown.
Yep. Nope.
But any land.
Well, that's fine. Nope. Yep.
I think he said, "Oh darn it."
Yeah, that's exactly what he said. Those were the exact words. Nope. That's not it.
Oh, darn it.
Yeah. Crud, crap, phooey. This doesn't work.
But yeah, I mean, any card that like any land that Tom draws is great for him.
Yeah, lands are awesome.
He could sacrifice these Bloodghast and then get them back onto the field.
Yeah.
And if he's not drawing lands, it means he's drawing spells. It's also a good spot to be in.
Ah, we're going to D up a little, huh? All right. Draw a card. Inquisition of Kozilek. Take a look. It's in a book. What do we got here?
Are you a little Lamar there out of you?
Yeah, it's a little Lamar.
Nice.
Big fan of the rainbow. Fatal Push is going to kill Bloodghast, but Tom's going to sacrifice that to Kalitas. Now you see a Diabolic Revelation, a Torment of Hailfire, and a Relic of Progenitus. Well, you can't. Yes, you can take that one because it's black, black X. So you can take that. You can't take Revelation. There's no reason to take Relic. Custodian Silence got that on lock.
Yep.
So there's what feels to be only one choice for the boss. He'll take Diabolic. Excuse me. He'll take Torment of Hailfire.
Yeah, I think I would have just kept the Fatal Push in my hand. Let him take it if he really wanted to.
Yeah, I think so. Killing a Bloodghast for a moment doesn't really do much. So.
Well, it just ended up as counters on the Cletus anyway.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, it is kind of inevitably coming back at some point.
Ooh,
he's taking this.
Well, if he blocks, he does kill Cletus, but he won't get any. He won't get any tokens, and Tom will actually get a 2/2. So, is that the Tower of Power?
Ooh, we're back in it.
We are back in it.
As long as he knows that he's got black from Urborg, he can tutor up a lot of cards here.
Well, he's cast Fatal Push twice.
Oh, yeah.
Off colorless mana, so he knows.
Yeah.
So that's 3. That's going to be 4. That's 7. Black, black.
We're searching for 4 cards?
3, 4, 5. Yeah, it looks like we're going to get the search for a 1. Yeah, X is 4. 2. 3.
Just
3.
Look at you, all of the things.
You know that commercial?
Yeah, the Tootsie Pop?
Attaboy. It's like my favorite commercial. That's branding at its finest right there.
Just a cartoon owl eating somebody's Tootsie Pop?
That's correct. So Diabolic Revelation for 4.
It's probably not bad. Just, you have access to near limitless mana and you get to search for any 4 cards in your deck.
Well, if you can't win now, I've got some severe questions. Now, if I'm Tom's got to find a way to kill his own Urborg. He drew a Fulminator Mage. Yes, I love it.
That is kind of funny. He can also try to take his opponent off of Tron here.
That's true. I don't know. I really want to kill my own Urborg.
Well, the problem is if your opponent got a bunch of colorless things that he can cast.
They probably cost a lot.
Yeah, you're still leaving him with Tron.
Yeah, that's true. All right. There goes the tower. Draw. Timely top deck from the boss. 33-16 in favor of black-white smallpox.
But where's the advantage bar?
Again, not there yet. Here's Inquisition. There goes a Lingering Souls, because there's 2 of them in Tom's hand. Big follow-up. Inquisition, see ya. And pass. And draw. Drew a Smallpox. Might want to hang on to that one. I don't know, might want to cast it. Here's Lingering Souls. I'm kind of digging casting Smallpox right now and sacrificing the Urborg. I'm obsessed with losing my own Urborg, though.
You are on the no Urborg plan, but no, I do like that a lot here. Your opponent, denying your opponent a mana on his side and just removing black altogether.
Yeah. Yeah, buddy.
Those were 2 of the best draw steps for Tom.
Back-to-back hits.
Back-to-back, yeah.
Relic of Progenitus down. Urborg down. Power Plant down.
Man, I thought he was going to get this when he tutored.
Drew a Fatal Push. No.
Can't use that anymore.
Nah. I think he does have a Damnation in hand. can't cast it, obviously, but if he rips an Urborg, he can.
Yeah, if he had just tutored up a land or like a Solemn Simulacrum that he could have cast right away, I think he'd be sitting pretty right now. But he did not do either of those things.
Lingering Souls, number 2.
But yeah, Damnation would be really strong here if he just drew another mana source.
Well, it's got to be Urborg, though.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
He lost his black sources.
Unless it's running swamps, it's got to be Urborg.
Nope.
Nope, just can't cast that, so we'll have to, yep, can't do that. Keeping it a little fast and loose in round 4.
And Tom just flipped over his hand instantly.
Yeah, just
too.
absolutely you can cast it. Just very fast and loose.
Oh, we get to see all of the things he tutored for.
All right, so Torment of Hailfire,
Damnation,
Fatal Push, Inquisition, and a Wormcoil Engine.
Wormcoil Engine.
Yep. All right, push down.
CJ's at 5.
Drew Urborg, ding! Ding! Kill them all, your turn.
Oh, that's great. Still playing Magic, boys.
Definitely peeling a tower next turn. I'd bet it all. Tom will draw. Flagstones. Get back. Oh, Bloody Ghasts. Forgot about those. Oh, is he dead? No,
nope.
You can't activate Shambling Vent. All right, down to 1. Kalidas. Boom. All right, tower. 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 Power plant. Don't think this does anything. We're dead. CJ Vine gonna lose this match against Tom Ross. Pardon me. As Black-White Smallpox will take care of Mono Black Tron.
Well, yeah, it was a fun ride.